What's up? What's up? Welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sean John. Thank you for joining me. Let's get into it. All right. So you guys, here's what you want. Here's what most people want, right? Because whenever I'm teaching or I have a training or anything like that, or I'm just interacting with people, whether it's online or offline, I'm always asking, what do you want the most? If you could control your life, design your life today, what would your life look like? And nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, talks about like having a job. Nobody talks about retirement. People talk about things that'll help them to live their best life today. And so I got news for you. You can absolutely live your best life today. And guess what? Here's the best part. You don't have to be rich. I know everybody's online fluffing you about $1 million a year, $1 million overnight, becoming a millionaire. That's cute. I hope you become that. Hope I become that. But to be honest with you, it does not take that to live your best life. A life of freedom, a life of riches. Because I'm going to share with you something real quick. And I just want you to hear me out, listen to me, because I'm telling you, I can make you rich. Oh, I can make you rich. I can make you rich like that. Just like that, right? And you're gonna love this. So let's talk about it. But before we do, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. If you're excited to know what I'm about to teach you, smash the thumbs up. Let's get ready to dive into it. So when I talk to you about finances, I'm usually talking to you from a perspective of a mindset. You're either going to have the poor person, because you have a poor person in you and a rich person living in you. And you're either going to operate from the mindset of the poor person or the mindset of the rich person. I recommend you operate from the mindset of the rich and the wealthy. But because most of us were raised in environments where it wasn't very money friendly, money wasn't, something that was thought of in good context. It was always something that was hard to get. It was always something that came out of lack, and we just didn't have good money conversations in most homes. And I just want to tell you, I'm not an excuse maker, but I just want to tell you, listen, where you were born and the family you were born into, you didn't choose that. That wasn't your choice, right? So don't beat yourself up about things you can't control. I used to do that. I was like, man, why was I born poor? Why, how come I didn't have parents that were this, that were that? And I was like, wait a minute, that was the good Lord's doing. That had nothing to do with me. Now that I'm old enough, my job is to make sure that doesn't happen to my kids, and that's your job. And so what happened is, I was like, wait a minute, I gotta figure something out, do some things differently. Okay, got it. And so what did that look like, right? Let me get to a different spot, because I'm about to get out and get some things done real quick, but I'll talk to you for a few minutes. By the way, smash the subscribe, smash the thumbs up. Welcome to the channel, right? And so I was like, wait a minute, let me figure some stuff out, change my life. And in 2020, if you know my story, by the way, last night we had a killer, a bad, impactful training session. We even went overtime. Nobody complained. People were excited. They were learning how to build a business from their phone. We had a blast. So I hate that you guys missed it. If I get to do another one, I'll let you know. But if you want to get an invite, just in case I do another live training, put the word middleman in the comments below, so you can jump into that masterclass and learn how to build a business from your phone. So in 2020, I started a business from my phone on a whim. Had no idea what I was going to do. We had, as a family, we probably were less than $3,000 in the bank. We were going bankrupt. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have got to do something. And so through some luck and some blessings, I started a middleman business. I started booking customers for moving companies here in Dallas. I wasn't moving anybody. I had no crews, no trucks, no equipment, but other people did. And I was like, hey, I'll go ahead and find you a customer. I'll take a commission for that, and then you could go and do the work and make as much as you can. They were like, bet, I'm with it, right? And so that's how I started. Grew that business, 77K in the first year. Now we're way past that in 2024. And still don't make $1 million a year. I hope I do soon. Still don't consider myself a millionaire. Hope I can do that soon. I hope you can do it soon. There's nothing wrong with being rich and wealthy. Nothing. The problem is being poor and broke. There's something wrong with being poor and broke. There's nothing wrong with being rich and wealthy. And so that's what I do. I teach people how to build businesses from their phone, right? Where you simply book customers, take a deposit, and then dispatch the work to someone else so they can do the work, which is awesome. And so in doing that, if you learn to do that, you're going to be rich. Now, now I know what you're thinking, Sean. You just said you don't make $1 million a year. Yeah, but even though we make a few $100,000 a year, which is awesome, once you get past like 150,000, that's a good living. And we've essentially doubled that. So not bad. No, it's not a million, not a millionaire, but guess what? I told you I would make you rich, and that's true, because you keep thinking. Let me show you something. You keep thinking that when I say rich, I'm talking about money, right? So let me help you. If I wrote you a check today for $10 million, I wouldn't, but if I did, hypothetically, and you would go down to the bank and it would cash, it wouldn't, but let's say hypothetically it would. So you would take it down to the bank, you would cash the check, and they would give you the 10 million. But the only catch is, as soon as they cash the check, or as soon as you cash a check, today is your last day on earth. You will not wake up tomorrow morning. That's the trade-off. Cash the check, die tonight. Who in their right minds would cash a check? It's $10 million. I know what you're saying, not me. All right, what if it was 100? A billion, 100 billion, a trillion even. Exactly. Nobody's going to cash a check. You know why? Because without us even thinking about it, we know that time is way more important than money. You can't put a price on it. In fact, billionaires that die, I bet you they would give you every dollar to live another day. Can't buy time. Unbelievable. So when I tell you I'm going to make you rich, I'm going to make you rich not by making you a millionaire. I'm going to teach you how to start a business from your phone, use your phone to make money. I don't care about the amount. As long as it's enough to pay your bills, here's how you get rich. You don't have to go to work to get that paycheck. Now you're rich. Oh, you thought I was talking about money. No, it's talking about time. See, I just showed you time's the most important thing. It's not the money. Think about it. If you made $100,000 a year, not bad, and you had a choice. You can make $100,000 a year on a job, or you can make $100,000 a year running a middleman business or any business. Now, a middleman business, the one I love, the one I know, and I didn't start this. Uber does it. They don't do any of the work. They just connect riders and drivers. Airbnb does it. They just connect renters to someone who wants to rentees. Tinder does it. They just connect a swipe right to another swipe right. And they don't do any of the work. They don't go on dates with you. Airbnb doesn't own the home. Uber doesn't own the car. They simply match you, connect you, and get paid. So I do the same thing. I find someone, and I work in 2 different industries, the moving and the cleaning. So I might jump out of my car, somebody, and talk to someone and say, hey, are you going to be moving soon? Yeah, I'm going to be moving. Okay, bet. Let me give you a quote and book you. Take my deposit, send the work to somebody else, and they do the work. Because I'm not a mover. I'm just a broker in different industries. I call that middlemaning, just like Uber. And so I just explained to you that how important that time is a billion times, because you said you wouldn't cash the $1 billion check if you had to die when you cashed it. So we know that time is at least 1 billion times more important than money. So getting rich is not about money. You can make let's say 100,000 a year on a job, 100,000 on a middleman business. Now, if you let me train you and build your middleman business, you're only going to work about 1 hour a week in about 6 months. So for the first 3 to 6 months, you're going to be about an hour or 2 a day. Not bad. But 6 months from there, you're going to hire a VA, a virtual assistant. They're going to take over your business like mine. I hired mine in January. I'm hands off. I still make money, but I'm hands off. And so one of my students, I know he's close to hiring one, because he's all the way up to like $400 a day in his business, and he just started. So I know he's going to be moving fast. But you hire a VA, the reason I say 3 to 6 months is you got to learn your business, and then so you can train the VA. Because if you don't know what you're doing, they won't know what to do. So let me help you. I work with you step by step, one-on-one, whatever you need. I'm there the whole way with you. I don't leave you. I'm not one of those coaches who let you go. No, I'm here with you. I want to celebrate your success. I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. All right, I want to spend time with you. Let's build your business. What's wrong? Hey, this is not working. Let's fix it. Hey, I'm having trouble with this. Let's jump on a call right now and fix that. That's me, right? I know I can't do it all the time, but I love you guys, and I just like success and hearing about it. And the testimonies bless me. So, and we had a powerful one last night, man. So, if you guys missed that, just put middleman in the comments. Oh my gosh, just get it. And so almost brought me to tears. Just unbelievable. just the impact of changing people's lives. So, all right, so you get the 100,000 through your job, you get the 100,000 through your business. So let's compare the two. If you do it through a job, you're working on average about 2,500 hours for the year, 2,500 hours. That's including some drive time, right? So that's not overtime, just the drive time and work. 2,500 hours a year. That's a lot. Now, with that, and if you want to do that, that's fine. Then you got all these taxes, all these things that come out of your check, Social Security, things you'll never benefit from, right? They're using your money to pay and take care of other people. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's sad. That is true. And so 2,500 hours to make 100 grand, they tax it, you take home 70. So really 2,500 hours to make $70,000 because tax is the first thing that happens to your check even before you get it. The government's getting paid first. You thought you were getting paid first? No, the government's getting paid first. And then the bill man, and then you. And and Fannie Mae. So, let me stop. And then all of a sudden, you have a choice. You can do that, or you can do 1 hour a week like I do. So I literally work 1 hour a week. I work harder doing videos than I do on my business. Reason being because I have the virtual assistant. She does the booking. She takes the deposit. She does the dispatching. I don't do any of it now. I used to, but I don't anymore. And so I work 1 hour a week. When I meet with her on Mondays from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., we talk, go over the business, go over the numbers. What do you need? What's some rebuttals? What are customers saying? What's the feedback looking like? That's all we do, just a business meeting. That's why I call it Middleman CEO, operate like a CEO. And we talk for a few minutes, and that's it. I pay her a salary plus commission. Of course I'm going to pay commission because I need you to work. I need you to hustle, right? The commission is going to be really, really good because I know you'll work harder for your money than you would for mine. So there's always commission. And I love it. If she make me $1,200 in a day and I pay her $200, let's go. What are we talking about? Right? The other day she made me $800. Like, I think I checked it like 2 days ago because I almost forgot. It was like $800 for me. What? I didn't even answer a call. So if you're taking $150 deposits, you just take 5 calls a day. You're making, I don't know, what's that? 900 almost, 900. That's unbelievable. And you didn't leave your house, right? That's the beauty of having a middleman business. So you can work 1 hour a week or you can work 2,500 hours a year. It's up to you. But one's going to make you rich, right? And that richness is not the money. You might only make 100 grand. That's it. That's not rich. But guess what? If it pays your bills and you don't have to go to work to do it, that means you don't have to sell time for money like you do on a job. That means you can do whatever you want to do with your time, with your day. That means you are free. That means you are happy. That means you can spend time doing what you want to do. And that means that you are rich. No, you're not rich dollar-wise, but you are rich life-wise and quality of life because now you control your time, which means you control your life. Do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. You don't have to go to work anymore. You are free. If you thought I was talking about money, tricked you. The real freedom, and I'm glad you clicked this video to watch it because there's no coincidence that you're here. The real freedom in this life is not the dollar. It's time. In fact, I'll argue that the dollar is the handcuffs of this life because you guys sell all your freedom to get the dollar. It handcuffs you. But I want to teach you how to use the dollar to get your freedom. Put middleman in the comments, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up if you got any value from this. If you agree or disagree or have a question, drop it in the comments. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Peace.